You're not alone, Syria. You're not alone. Just keep holding on.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah, we're here today outside Mukhayyam Mashru' Al-Rih Al-Mursalah, and we bring you today quite a tragic story because this camp has now lost its funding. And originally our brothers from Kuwait, they built this camp, and a lot of investment has gone into this camp, but because of international restrictions now, things have become much harder for the people here in Syria. So inshallah, we want to take you inside, we want to show you this camp, and bi'idhnillah ta'ala you can get an understanding of what it's like here. Whoa, open it up for you. Okay, so follow me. It's a very, very big camp. There's 80 rooms here, and each room has an orphan family, a widow and her children. I think it's on 16 dirhams, which I don't know how to translate that into English, but it's very, very big. So all of these huts have been made. They've got metal roofs, similar to what we have in some of our other camps. We also have a school. If you follow me this way, you can see this is a school. The school is now no longer running because they can't afford salaries for the teachers, and so they only have a Hifz Quran session after Asr. So the children are not receiving any education at the moment in this camp. We have a masjid here that is no longer running also because they don't have an imam, or they don't have anybody to look after this project. Also, if you can see there, it says Mustawsif. This place was built as a clinic, a small clinic where they keep medicines, and they had an in-house GP in a sense, and he would normally dispense the medicine to all of the children and orphans and widows that are ill. So now, because funding has been lost, this camp is struggling. They can no longer look after the widows and orphans here. This is actually a water well that we have inside the camp, and this was providing water for all of the families, but sadly now, because the camp has lost its funding, they don't have the money to pay for the diesel that runs the generator. And obviously the generator provides electricity for all of the homes, and it also provides the most important, the well-needed water. So if we can't secure this funding for them, these people here will not have water and they will not have electricity. There's a water tank here, and this is being used to extract all of the feces, all of the excrement from all of the houses here. We've got over 80 cabins, 80 housing buildings here where all of the widows live, and there's no sewage system here. So every day they have to bring a tractor like this that actually extracts all of the sewage from the ground. It's very important that we could try and build them a proper sewage system, because obviously you can understand this is very unhygienic. Their children can contract many, many illnesses from this. Imagine if your children had to be around raw sewage like this, and this is raw sewage from more than over 450 people. If you could smell what I could smell now, subhanAllah, you'd be very, very, very sick, to say the least. Okay, so we urge you guys from the bottom of our hearts, wallahi, these people really, really need help. If we don't provide this electricity, if we don't provide this water, if we don't feed these people, then who will? Allah says in the Quran, verily the believers are but brothers to one another. And it's such a sad case here that, you know, we've been here for 2 years now, and they've lost the funding. These children are our children, and these most of the widows here, they've lost their husbands to war. There's no government here, there's no child benefit, there's nobody that's going to look after them. So we really, really need you guys, the brothers and sisters up north, One Ummah charity. I know the brothers and sisters work really, really hard over there, and inshallah with your help and their help we can secure the funding for these families, and inshallah who knows what that will mean for us on Yawm al-Qiyamah. Jazakallah khair.